Libra. Happy mid-November. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, guys, I already laid out the cards, but I just want to say this full moon is going to pack a punch. Okay, so just go with the energy. Also, see where Pluto is in your chart. There's a trine going on right now. Look up an astrologer on YouTube. I'm not an astrologer. You'll be able to better understand it. I just know that it is a lot of energy. Okay, so be very conscious of what you're trying to manifest right now. Okay, because the odds of you pulling it in are good. It just may not show up the way that you're trying to manifest it through the five senses. So be very conscious of that. Okay. Again, I'm not an astrologer, so I can't really elaborate on that, but go check out a video on Pluto, okay? Anyhow, here we go. All right, I got a message for one of the other signs too. I can't remember what it is, but if there is a need to emotionally let something go, if you've been trying to emotionally release something, but you don't seem to be able to do it for some reason, most likely we hang on to things. It's us who's hanging it on. But sometimes we just don't know how to release it, okay? The answer to this, again, I'm getting here. There's a need to release something emotionally, and it's going to be let go of soon, okay? So I don't know if I think it was Gemini who got that message too. So if you've got Gemini somewhere in your sign, go check out that video, okay? It's a good idea to watch your sun, moon, and rising too. And just keep in mind, guys, that you can be on any end of the spectrum of this reading, okay? You could be the giver of it or you could be the receiver. So take it in as that, okay? All right, here we go. The overall energy here is the Three of Wands. Ooh, okay? Working away at something, okay? It's the initial onset of something. You've cast your nets, right? Now you're waiting to see what the ships are going to bring in, right? Like what kind of, and I have to say, underneath that is the Nine of Cups. So it's a wish card, all right? So make the wish. It's, I'm glad to see this because looking through here, I have an air of just being monetarily, your sights are set on monetary things and not much else right now. So I'm glad to see this because what this card means, if it's not the wish card, it's the overindulgence card, which I think very strongly that may be the case in here too, more so than the wish card, but we'll go through that, okay? Because what too can happen when we if you've been, sometimes, the vice and virtue thing comes up too, where we're focused too much on the material end of something. If we've got emotional baggage, somehow I think where I'm going with that is we try to cover it up somehow, shopping, eating, whatever your vice or your poison is, right? Alcohol, whatever, right? Sometimes that just takes the pressure off. I think that may have been where that message was coming from, which was not the message that I got for Gemini. But oddly, it was the same message that you've got to let emotional baggage go here, okay? But I think for this reading more, it's about, you may have just been overindulging here just a bit, okay? All right, we'll come back to it. Let's see where the cards go, okay? All right, how you show up here, okay? For mid-November, keep in mind that this can flush through too into December, okay? It doesn't need to end the end of November. You've got the Knight of Coins crossed by the King of Cups, okay? I'm going to say this. The Knight of Coins can be very materialistic. He absolutely can, okay? And the King of Cups is, again, very well anchored, doesn't get caught up in that. He, on the other hand, is he's the king of lovers, right? He's got that flair to him. So it could be We'll look into it, okay? They can be actual people, or they can be, you know, a situation that involves, you know, money and love. These don't need, they're not gender specific either, so don't drop anchor at these are both men. Okay, they can be women, men, it can be whatever combination would apply to you, okay? It could be two facets of yourself too, okay? But I tend to think what's happening here is I think this is a relationship. Keep in mind that this knight is a knight, he's not a king, okay? Very slow moving knight too, by the way, okay? But the flip side to that coin is he's very diligent, works very hard, but, you know, he can also be very materialistic. So you may be in a relationship here where one person is very materialistic and the other person is not. The King of Cups is not materialistic, but the Knight of Coins is. So it may be a relationship that you're in that you're on either end of that coin, right? You're either, it's an imbalance somewhere. You're both not on the same plane, okay? With that, I'm going to say this, okay? Where you're anchored here is the Six of Coins. Balance, okay? Again, is the relationship in, are you giving too much and not receiving, or are you receiving too much and not giving? You've got to strike a balance here, okay? That's what that card speaks of. All right. In the near past, the energy that's flushing through here, okay, we've got the Four of Coins, okay? In this deck, this is someone, you know, she's unwrapping her gifts here, okay? This is someone very, again, materialistic. There's an air through here that either the focus is too much on money. There's an imbalance though, okay? There's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of cards of needing balance. The Four of Coins too is, and the Six of Coins, all right? The energy washing through and where you're anchored is balance financially, you know? It's not just, you know, I'm going to say for this read it is about that, but it's also about energy too. You know, is one of you sucking the other dry, or, you know, is someone requiring too much of your time, energy? Doesn't this? I'm going to say there's an air of monetary, you know, imbalance in here too, but it can also be that usually doesn't fly solo, right? Okay. Where you're crowned here is the King of Wands. I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands. Okay. That's great energy, right? If that's what it is. If it's a situation, it's got a lot of oomph behind it, a lot of passion, drive, desire. That's great. Okay. Keep in mind though, this knight as a person, it has no staying power. It's the thrill of the chase that keeps him going. Okay. New places, new faces, new things. He's, remember, guys, I hate to say it, but he's our chew and screw knight, right? He does not have dropping power. He's going to move on to the next fancy thing, okay? So you've got two knights in here, which could mean, you know, two different people also too. Now, this is how we showed up, okay? The Knight of Coins and the King of Cups. Your crown is here, the Knight of Wands. The near future is the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of people in here. Let's see what's going on here. Hang on. Let's get through the rest of the reading. I just get an air too here that something has been, the flow of this reading is just off. As in something, you know, like circling the airport for a bit, you know, and now you'll drive the plane in. One of the two. It's just something has been either circling in a really profound way and not really getting anywhere. And now there's going to be some sudden change, I feel. Let's see. All right. Where you show up here is the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. But you're not. I think this is that baggage that may be holding you up. You're not emotionally stuck here. Okay? I think there's something you're holding on to that you really don't need to. All right, all right, your day-to-day, you've got the King of Swords, another person, right? This, again, could be someone at a distance. You could be in a relationship with one of these people. You know, the Queen of Cups you've got in the near future, right? This is someone who's very kind, emotional, divinely connected, you know. It's a loving energy. If it's not a person, it's a very loving energy. I tend to think this is a person, though. Because, look, you've got the King and Queen of Cups here. This is a balanced relationship, okay? And now you've got, you know, you show up here with the Knight of Coins. This is another person where you're crowned here. So you've got very young energy and established energy. If there's not something going around, maybe in your home front, maybe on the home front, it's a family issue here, okay? But it definitely surrounds money for sure, okay? And you feeling like this, like you can't win for trying, right? But you can. You're just tying yourself up, basically. All right, the King of Swords, this is in your home and, you know, your home, your day-to-day. If this is a person, you know how to get yourself out of this. You know how to plan accordingly. You know the details to follow, okay? This is also very, again, overbearing energy, okay? This is a lethal combination here, all right? You've got someone who's very materialistic, someone who's very, very manipulative, and then you've got this one here, you know, our chew and screw knight, the no dropping power, the very superficial. If this is that, it's also, though, you know, that's a knight that does. It's a situation that you need to go step by step. It's a very organized process, if that's what it is. But I'm gonna say, there's an awful lot of people in here. Diversity too, very different. Just very different places in life. You've got someone here who would do anything for money, right? Someone here that would just do anything for excitement, you know. Someone here who's very materialistic, okay? Someone here, you know, at a distance maybe, but someone that is very black and white and there's no gray, right? Set in their ways too, very strong personalities. And then you've got these two who are like, you know, they actually are the, you know, the couple of love here. That's what they are. You know, they're sitting in the middle of this crap storm here. So something is very off balanced here. All right. Your hopes and fears, you've got the Ace of Swords here. It's clarity. It's, you know, getting out of Dodge, just knowing where you're going. All right. It's, if you look at that, that's, you know, that's, you know, it's, you need to get clarity in a situation, okay? You need to see things for what they really are, and you will, okay? The outbound card is the Ten of Coins, okay? It's been a long time coming here. That's the inheritance card. That's the estate card. It does mean money, yes, but it also means security. on the home front. If this has all been going on in your home arena, for the love of all, this is a welcoming card on the outbound, okay? It means that you clearly are, you've got the financial means to do what you need to do. You've got people that will help you. Look at this card. It's rooted. It's absolutely rooted. Okay. I'm going to pull clarifiers here. This was a lot. This could be, I don't know, but there's something going on here financially that's not good. Let's just hang on. I want to see if these are people, what this scenario is here. There's an overindulgence and an imbalance here somewhere between people, between lifestyles, between how people see things, the value of money, the value of, the value, All right. I'm clarifying how you came in here. Okay. The King of Cups and the Knight of Coins. Okay. You can see that King looking at this Knight of Coins like, wow, you're in for a real surprise, dude, if you think this is really how life works, right? You can just see that. The clarifiers are the Death card, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun card. Okay, you've got something coming to light here. Again, the Death card, transformation, the Sun card, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, that's very fast-moving energy, the Knight of Wands, okay? You've got the Death card and the Sun card. Things coming to light, illumination, endings, beginnings. You've got this card here in your hopes and fears. This is a card clearly of getting clarity on something, and you're going to get it here, and it lies within this imbalance here. These two people. Someone's not pulling their weight here somewhere. All right. Okay. All right. I'm clarifying the energy, the near past, what's flushing through here. The Four of Coins. Okay. You've got the Ace of Wands. Start of something. It can also be, again, a relationship that blows through, right? It has no staying power, but, and you've got the Five of Cups and the Emperor. That's what I mean. There's something came through here with a lot of force on it, and I think it may have just, the Emperor too, okay? He's very, structural, stable. It's a powerhouse energy though. And again, you've got the Five of Cups here, which means, it needs reassessment. It's something on the home front that you're not feeling. These two cards too speak of, a one-night stand kind of deal, right? And you put the Emperor in here. That's very strong energy, okay? You or someone else can be manipulating a situation or someone, okay? But there's clearly something taking a hit here. All right. All right, I'm clarifying the Knight of Wands, where you're crowned here. Okay. This is someone who's very egotistical. I mean, look, he's standing above all those people there. This is someone who really can sometimes be a bit cocky, thinking they're better than everyone else, okay? The downside, I should say, well, that is a downside, but this person has charisma, all right? They're your typical bad boy, bad girl kind of thing, right? The clarifiers are the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, I'm sorry, the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. The Eight of Cups is you're not emotionally fulfilled. You're walking towards something else, okay? This doesn't mean you're physically leaving. You're just detached. You're not anymore in this equation. You know, the King of Wands, he would detach from something like this. But he's also very strong energy that wouldn't get involved in something like that. The Page of Wands, he would. He's, you know, another infidelity card here. I hate to break it to you guys like that, but this is not a surprise because this is a lot of crazy energy here. Keep in mind that the King of Swords here, right, came up as he's sitting in your home, your day-to-day, right? He's also the clarifier to what crowns this reading. There, you know, there's all right. Okay. I'm clarifying the Queen of Cups here. Again, not someone who would be involved in this situation here, clearly. Okay. You've got the Tower card, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Okay. You're out of here. I mean, there's no other way to put this. You know, this is a London Bridges situation here. You were someone else, I should say. It would be someone with air and water in their. You'd know who this is. It's a person who would just they would not deal with it. Okay, now this, your hopes and fears, the clarity that you're looking for. Okay, your clarifiers are the Chariot card, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Coins. Okay, the Two of Coins is trying to balance something here. All right, it's also about needing to make a decision about something. Okay, you can't keep the balls in the air forever. All right, the Five of Swords here is again, you know, needing to go in a different direction, be heard. Okay, draw some boundaries here, and you've got the Chariot card. Okay, that's getting all your faculties in a row, getting the plan, and getting out of Dodge is what you're going towards. All right, and that's the Ace of Swords. That's your clarity. You're trying to get your ducks in a row here. Yeah, I think you may have just gone along with it for a bit, and now you're just done, because what it's costing you. This is your security, right? You've worked for this. You're not just gonna let someone, you know, excuse me, but you know, they're not entitled to it, basically, is what that is. And they have a false sense of security is what I'm feeling from here. There's a lot of arrogant young energy through here. I know, I'll get the comments, but it is what it is, right? All right, the clarifiers for the Ten of Cups, you're outbound here, okay? Your stability, you're rooted here, what you've worked really hard for. Five of Wands, okay? Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, okay? Your home, your stability, the Queen of Wands, okay? She's, again, not going to deal with this. This is a fire sign energy. She's very well rooted, knows how to get things done. And you've got the Five of Wands here, another 5 card. Okay? That's needing to get in it, needing to say something. You can't really knock it in the arena right now. You need to You know, this is not worth the drama. Okay? All right, guys. I hope that that helped you in some way. If you need further clarification, reach out to me again. We've got a powerhouse of energy coming in here. If there's stuff that needs to be cleared, let it go. Okay? That includes the emotional baggage, whatever that is, and it applies to whoever. Okay? So, all right. I hope I helped you in some way. And if you need me, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do a personal reading for you, but I'll be back in December. Okay? Thank you so much.